To me, celebrating Women's History Month is really celebrating so many women in CII's past and in CII's present that have created the agency that we know and love working for today. So we've had a female founder way back in 1906, and we have a female CEO and president. The majority of our executive leadership are women. And so there's so much representation of women in the work that we're doing, that we're all passionate about, that we all care about, working together to uplift youth and families. One thing that's so special about the work that we all collectively do at CII is we are really working to expand access to care.
It feels wonderful to know that we're part of the process, that finance is, keeping an eye on the bottom line, making sure that we're in fiscal compliance, and that helps support the programs so that they continue to do their good work and serve the children and families, providing these vital services.
Women's History Month is not something that we should just think about one time a year, right? We're making history and shaping the future every day.
Women's History Month means a time to recognize all of our extraordinary women. Educators, care coordinators, our mental health professionals, everyone who uplifts children and families within our community on a daily basis. I am so fortunate to be surrounded by very talented women and thankful that within our early childhood community, we have wonderful staff that show up every day.
I just think about all of the women in leadership roles that came before me. And as a first generation Mexican American, I also think about my mother and the foundation she laid for me. My mom, my whole family, my dad as well, but my mother sacrificed so much, and I could not be the leader I am today without her. So I celebrate her. I celebrate all the leaders before me, all the women that have crashed ceilings and, worked so hard to make sure that we have a voice, that we have a space. I feel like it's my obligation as a leader to do right by them, to do right by women, to do right by mothers that are in need. That's the work we do here every day to really build up communities, build up families, build up mothers, so that we can all thrive.
Women's History Month happens to fall on my mom's birthday month. My mom encouraged us to never give up, that we could always reach our goals no matter how old we are, no matter how sick we are. There's never an excuse. There's always a reason to move forward.
My name is Lucila Lobos, and I've been here at CII for 24 years. I have been and I am a front office receptionist. I could say that I love my job and I love interacting with people. And one time, now that I'm here at Hughesway, I saw one of the moms bringing a little girl that used to be a DTI. And I just love to see her, how much she's grown. And, I was interacting with mom and with the child. And, it's like you get to the feeling of love, because you share so many moments and the difficult times that the kids come to that program. And then you see them again.
So what moves me and motivates me to make a change and actually have more like a relationship with the kids that come in, as well as parents, is I do a creative window on the children's playroom. And every month I try to change it up. And now they look forward to what's the theme of this month? They want their name. Every visit they come and make sure their name is still on the window. So that's their way of making them feel like they're a part of CII in that way, not just as a patient client.
My name is Johnny Carrera. I've been with Children Institute for 18 years. I work almost 3 years and a half, in family therapy, individual therapy. And then I heard about Project Fatherhood, and then I asked to be transferred. I did the training. The last 15 years I've been working as a facilitator for the program Project Fatherhood. Being able to see the transformation fathers when come to a class. It's just amazing. When we asked, how was it for you? They said, wow, my name is Carlos, but I'm not the same Carlos, because of this group session, these classes, I'm a new person. And then we ask those fathers, see if they want to continue. And we have fathers that have been in Monday class for 10 years that have been there. And I tell them, there is no graduation in life. You cannot graduate, be the best father, the best husband. No, it's something that, you have to grow every day. And I just pray that God would give me the strength, the ability, the intelligence, to continue doing this, group session, for parenting classes. I'm barely 78, as you could see. I'm still young.
I love CII. I feel like ever since I have started coming here or just talking to the teachers, I feel like they've taught me a lot to teach my girls. And I really like that. I always preach about that to everyone that has kids.
Our goal is for them to be ready for the next level of life when they go to kindergarten, that they're able to express themselves and their emotions, and they're able to work with all children and make new friends and see education as a lifelong learning.
Usually our children arrive between 8 and 8:30. When they arrive, we greet them with a smile.
They come, we welcome them, we welcome the parents.
After the check-in, they go to the carpet, and usually we have 2 or 3 options for them to choose, either the magnet tiles or the trains, and they build with them, they create structures.
And then we usually ask, and they help us set the table. Then all the children come and they sit down, and we have a family style meal. We want them to be able to ask for a turn, be patient and wait, and can you pass me the food?
Every 6 weeks we have a study. Right now we're talking about insects, so they were able to explore insects.
They will draw about what they see outside or inside, or they will tell us, or they mix colors. They explore mixing colors, and then we ask a lot of provoking questions like, what color can you make outside? It's a great opportunity to work with their large motor skills, which is their big muscles. And so we practice throwing a ball and see if they can catch the ball using their hands. Learn to pedal the bike.
As we coming in, they all serve themselves lunch, and then we have the opportunity also to continue developing their language skills, to communicate, maybe talking about the meal that we have. After lunchtime, we get ready to take a nap.
So after children get up, they are very independent. They help us fold their blanket and they put them in the bag. Then they help us carry the bed. Then we do an activity. We do dancing, we read a book, and then children get ready to go home. Parents come in, and then they go sign them out, and children go home.
My hope for the children is to provide them just with the necessary tools for them to be able to succeed in their education journey.
That's it. You can try the others, but I think that's it.
Yeah, I can show you others.
Yeah.